4mm. Again, we didn't even need to test it. You can visually see it once it's blasted. It was 50-50 whether it was worth doing the boat, overplating the boat. You know, the customer felt that, you know, he wanted to have it done. So yeah, we've shot blasted it all so that we've got something clean to weld to. There's a few companies that do overplating and stretch jobs, but most of them, again, do not blast. So you're expected to weld on top of bitumen paint, and you can't do the job properly. If they couldn't afford to have it blasted first, then I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have took it on. You've got to have half a chance of welding it properly. So yeah, you can see we've put this bottom plate on. We've left the old floor plate in place, so that gives us a really nice edge to weld to. So we'll weld all the way around the edge first, as you can see around here. So we've welded pretty much both plates together, so they're nicely sealed. Then we'll put our bottom plate onto the side into that nice weld as well, so that'll be nice. And then we'll seal weld that again, and sometimes even 2 welds into there. So you're always welding onto it, either a weld or nice new plate, so it's all nice and solid. And it's the only way to seal it all up properly. Again, you can see the pitting above the waterline's not too bad there, it's all fine. I'll show you down these sides. So you can see we put new fresh 6mm steel all on the sides. This is the weld I was talking about, and then when this plate goes on, we'll put a capping weld all the way down there. Where there's joints in the plate, we weld downhill in there just to keep the heat off the inside of the boat. This plate we butted up against there and welded down there as well. And then if you look further along, you'll see where we put a vertical weld to cap it all off. Here, once the 2 plates are butted together, we put a vertical weld to literally cap the 2 plates together. You can see all the finishing welding down there. A lot of the heat in this one is into the rubbing strip, so it protects and keeps a lot of the heat from the inside again. All sealed across the top. So within 5 years of the life, you know, you want to take the boat out, have it shot blasted, have it done properly to avoid all this work and effort and money. Yes, we make money out of doing it, but you know, I'd rather not have to do this. We'd much prefer to just shot blast them and epoxy it. It's much easier work. That's where we're at on this boat. So yeah, just be warned that eventually all boats need to be blasted and epoxied. Just to show you that I'm not exactly